Hi, Teresa, and maybe other history folk, if this is your way. Um, I wanted to point out a couple, well, this particular library resource. You've probably heard of it, the Digital Public Library of America. This had just come up for me because they have added about 50 new resources to what they call their primary source sets. And the primary source sets are pretty cool. You can just, but also to let you know, you can search this entire Dpla library if you like. If you haven't seen this before, I wanted to point out that you can search by subject, you can search by time period, and you can sort by recently added. What caught my eye is there was some discussion earlier this year using open educational resources, and one thing I remember was I think more information about the Mormon migration was asked for, and I'm like, well, great, here's a brand new report on that was just produced by the the Digital Public Library of America. So that caught my eye and prompted me to make this video. I mean, you'll also see some other great ones, Lyndon Johnson's Great Society. I think down to the Battle of Gettysburg might be these and above are the newest ones. But there's a ton. So if you haven't seen this before, it's pretty cool. You just click there to get into the resource and take a look at that. I'll click actually and take a look at it with you. There's a teaching guide to go with it. There's maps, reports, I mean, incredible visuals to accompany this. So if you want your students looking at primary resources, this is pretty awesome. The other thing I wanted to show you, if you haven't seen it yet, is this well, there's apps. I'll let you figure that out. There's just different apps that your students can download if they want their own app to the Dpla. Timeline. This was kind of cool. This was new for me. Primarily, you can search by time period. But to me, what's really cool here is, let's just go back, I guess, to 1960. I guess I have to go this way, using these little arrows here. Let me move my screen over so you can see what I'm doing. 1960, and you click on the actual, I'll show you, 1959. Well, you saw what I did. I had to click on the actual line to get where we wanted to go. But that brings things up there. Again, you can search by decades again, and just pick your individual year. So if you really want to see, okay, wait, 1963, a lot going on, let's look at that. You can certainly do that. But I did want to point out that the other thing that you can do is limit to location down to Oregon if you wanted to. So I clicked on United States. I'm going to click here. This is not an order by alphabet, which you would think. It is an order by number of documents. So Oregon is on the second page, and these are all the Oregon documents that then you can look at by decade. So if you wanted to see what is going on in Oregon in 1963, 95 items match to that. It's a whole slew of items. It can be, I don't think 95 is too many to browse through, but I think if you wanted to look at the Oregon Dunes National Seashore, your students were doing research on that, you could certainly investigate that way. So it's kind of funny. It's really kind of getting students into deeper research, but it's pretty cool. And of course, from the home page, you can look at exhibitions, you can explore by place, date. Again, it welcomes you to look through their entire collection, and then those are those links to that app. Anyway, I really just wanted, the primary set thing was what I wanted you to look at. Going back there, where are those at? For developers, primary sets under education. Right there, and again, it was that Mormon migration one that rang a bell as a need that was expressed earlier this year. So hope you're all doing well, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.